Hello and welcome to another segment of Telemundo News. Today we will be discussing electrostatic questions. Now, our first person will be Andrea. These are the basic interactions. Opposite charges attract, like a positive and a negative charge, and similar charges repel. Like positive and positive, they will repel away from each other, and negative will repel against each other. Why is it that a balloon sticks to our hair? Well, you see, the balloon takes electrons from our hair, causing our hair to become positive. As a result, it causes the balloon to become negative, which it makes them attract to each other and causes the balloon to stick. Now, let's move on to our next speaker, which is Armando.
Alright. Explain what electric charge is quantized. Electric charge comes in small chunks rather than being a continuous thing. You cannot have more than half of a quantum of charge. And right here in this diagram, this represents a continuous charge, which technically goes from one source to another source of energy. And right here, this represents quantum energy, which electric particles, they travel through a certain medium.
Now let's move along to Jimmy.
Alright, so some examples of electric insulators would be rubber. Question is, why are those insulators? It's because it's not a conductor. It doesn't allow the flow of energy through it. An example of an electric conductor, a perfect example exactly would be copper, like wiring. Why are they conductors? Because it allows the transfer of energy.
Now, let's go back to Armando.
And right here we have what is induction. Induction is the ability to have a charged object, something that can charge this object without touching it. So basically, saying right here as an example that answers both of these questions. Right here, how would a surface charge be induced on insulators? So right here you have a sock, right here, this beautiful socks, Nike, and you have a carpet right here. You rub it like this, like that. Pretend we're wearing socks, like this. And then right here, you're going to poke someone, and then you will shock them. But here's the catch. You cannot touch it. So you can get close enough to someone, close to their body hair. And if you notice that closely, your body hair will stand up, and that's how induced works. Okay?
Now, let's go over to Juan as he answers some questions.
Explain what the electric force means. The attractive or repulsive interaction between any two charged objects is an electric force.
And now we are going to move right along to Jesus.
What is an electric field? The answer to this question is an invisible area around an object. When you place a charged object near it, it will repel or attract. You got that?
And now, to end our show, let's go to our final person, Giovanna.
Hello guys, do you ever wonder what is the discharge or shock that we feel that we cause static electricity? Well, the reason why we get shocked is because of the electrons moving around. And because the electrons move, we get shocked.
And that was our show for today. Tune in next week to Telemundo News for more science stuff.